Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in and let you know what's going on at Rock Recovery and our adventure-based program. In the past couple months, we've been expanding on the program and using new modalities to help clients transfer their self-esteem, which is normally very low coming into treatment, and kind of embrace this positive attitude and positive outlook on their own recovery. We've really been focusing on building trust with our partners, our families, or significant others. So this past couple weeks, we took some shots of some of the groups we've been doing, so you'll be able to see that. One of the activities that we got to participate in inside the gym was our spider web, where clients took time to really process the decisions they were going to make as a group and then execute the decisions they were going to make, and hopefully it would lead to the outcome that they were hoping for. And ideally the clients are doing great. They're working really well together and developing really cohesive relationships. Using the spider web technique, you really have to focus on, if I use a certain piece of this spider web, I'm going to lose it after I use it. And how does that relate to your life? Is there other relationships that maybe I feel I've taken advantage of and then I've lost them, I didn't get them back? However, those are also a way of working with my teammates that I felt supported, and I was able to move through these relationships or these negative times in my life and kind of come out on the other side in a whole. After we moved from the spider web, we focused our next group of activities outside on our skis, and all the clients had to stand together on two pieces of wood and move through a course as one solid unit. And what you'll notice in this video is when the communication is going well and clients trust each other and they're on the same page, they move very consistently and in a methodical way. However, when clients start to second guess themselves, or when the blindfolds are introduced, or when people are limited and they're not able to speak anymore, there tends to be a couple problems, and you'll notice that through some of the giggles or some of the slip-ups or the dropping of the ropes. However, the clients really did a great job of coming together, regrouping, and staying focused. And this group is just great for really identifying these miscommunications where you think someone is saying something, but we didn't ask a qualifying or clarification question to really understand what was happening. And that's something we really all as human beings need to focus on. It's okay to ask, well, what do you really mean by that? You know, what is it that you're asking me to do if we're going to try to achieve the common goal? After we engaged with the skis, we ended up moving into a flow activity using tennis balls and developing a rhythmic pattern, trying to stay in sync with each other. As that happened, clients felt pretty confident in what we were doing, and we decided to move faster and faster and incorporate more balls as we moved, which worked out beautifully until I told the clients they had to stop talking. And once that happened, you saw this disruption. Balls started hitting each other, people started dropping balls, and we really related a lot of these balls to, some clients were talking about triggers and cravings, kind of coming at them at a continuous basis, and how do we navigate through that? We also talked about how these balls act as stressors in life, not necessarily triggers or cravings, but maybe your job, maybe your family relationships, maybe you're getting into a new marriage or you're getting engaged. You know, you're just taking on new stressors, but we don't know how to deal with that. So how do we prepare for that? Who do we lean on? Who do we talk to? And it's okay sometimes when some of these balls drop, these stressors drop, we don't have to pick them up. We let them go. I think in the beginning, a lot of us struggle with letting things go. But as we move through life, we realize that some things aren't as important as we thought they once were. So we become more comfortable in letting certain things go. After we engaged in that activity, we had a lot of fun moving down to the slack line. This is a very anxiety-provoking activity. It really relies on a lot of trust with you and your partner. Believing that your partner or your sponsor, if you will, would be there to support you and will answer the phone if you call at any time of night. And you'll see that in the video. Our big friend Lewis there gets a little bit nervous, but you'll be able to notice with his facial expressions, he's pretty scared, but he does trust his partner. And he does consistently ask for reassurance. Are you there? Are you helping me? And he completes the course. He does a great job. We have some other issues where people do fall off the slack line. It's fun, it's a good time. However, you know, then we process these communication errors, or what happened, where did the anxiety come in, where did the fear set in. After we were done with our slackline activity and having some fun there, we were able to get into our kayaks and paddle boards. And as we moved up and down the river, we talked about changing places and manipulating our position in our paddleboard or our kayak, and focusing on healthy communication, but not being impulsive. Do not stand up, do not do anything too quick without the okay or the support of the rest of your community. And really this whole past month has really been focusing on healthy communication skills and identifying support within your community. Who can be there to support you and who is it maybe that's someone you need to stay away from, and how do we process these things as a group. Right now, clients are doing a great job at holding each other accountable and really becoming a great, healthy community, and that's just something I feel blessed to be a part of. The past year and a half almost, working here at Rock Recovery and helping these clients change their lives and using experiential education or adventure therapy to change their lives has been instrumental in my life, and I believe in their lives. Human beings, we learn via experience. That's how we learn, whether the consequences are good or the consequences are bad. People that are getting DUIs or they're losing families due to drug use, alcoholism, ideally we're going to learn from those situations and not engage in those behaviors anymore. However, when we end up in treatment, we didn't learn from those behaviors, and that's a sad thing. Right now, we're going to use these tools here, using experiential education to kind of reinforce good, healthy decision-making skills and see what it's like to make positive decisions and move forward, and kind of learning how to foster long-term recovery using adventure-based therapy. Thanks so much, guys. I'll be checking in with you hopefully in the next couple weeks, and look forward to speaking with you all.